Hi everybody, welcome to my review of Season 3, Episode 18 of Little Women Atlanta. If you haven't seen this episode yet, this video will act like a spoiler, so you might want to watch this video later. The name of this episode is Miami Vices. The episode begins with the twins meeting with their managers. One of the managers says that they have some meetings set up in Miami with a fragrance creator. The twins are excited. Amanda says that she's a little scared about traveling because she's never gone out of state except for Atlanta, and she and her sister were always with their parents in Texas. In the commentary, Amanda says that trip brings up past issues for them. The manager says that the twins will have to get used to being in other cities, states, and hopefully other countries. Amanda asks the manager if the rest of the ladies can go with them to Miami. The manager says yes, and she tells the twins to be on their best behavior. In the commentary, the twins say that they have more at stake for their career than ever before, so if the rest of the girls go with them, they had better leave the drama in Atlanta. After the twins walk out of the office, they call Minnie and tell them that they're going to Miami and she's invited too. Of course, Minnie is stoked. She's like, OMG, Miami, here I come. I guess Amanda forgot to mention that she went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina last season without her sister, and that was her first time being miles away from her sister. She's been to South Carolina, Alabama, wherever they went. In the next scene, Tanya, Sam, and Juicy go to a restaurant. Juicy asks the ladies what they thought about the volunteer work that they did for the Ricky Smiley Foundation. The lady says that they had fun. Juicy also tells the ladies that she talked to Minnie about what she did at the event. In the commentary, Juicy says that Minnie is clearly trying to be her, but she can keep dreaming. Juicy asks Tanya and Sam how could Ricky have given Minnie all kinds of advice when she's never been around him without her. She says Minnie has her own life and needs to live it, and she doesn't have to lie about her relationship with Ricky. Then, Sam tells Juicy and Tanya that the twins invited all the ladies to go with them to Miami. Tanya says she needs to know when the trip is taking place because she has kids. In the commentary, Tanya says that she needs to make sure that Devon is cool with being left with the kids, but she doesn't want to miss out on that trip. Juicy says what happens in Miami stays in Miami. In the next scene, the twins, Money, and Minnie go to a salon to get waxed for their Miami trip. Minnie asks the twins what their business trip is for. The twins say they're going to meet with a perfume maker so they can work on having their own fragrance, and Minnie says that she's happy for them. She also says that it's going to be awkward being in the same room with Juicy after the whole Ricky Smiley Foundation drama between each other. She said after she had that talk with Juicy, she knows where she stands with her. Then Amanda, Money, and Minnie go and get their legs waxed, and it looks like it hurts. Next, all of the ladies arrive to Miami. In the commentary, Amanda says it's their first time traveling places besides Atlanta and Dallas. Andrea says that it's her first time being away from Aubrey. The ladies get on a shuttle bus and they arrive to their penthouse, which is luxurious. Unfortunately, there are only 2 bedrooms in the penthouse. And Money tells Tanya since she's pregnant she can have one of the bedrooms. Then, the ladies pop some champagne. Minnie tells the ladies that she's gonna go to the bathroom, so she leaves the room. And then, Money points out to Juicy how she and Minnie are getting along. Juicy says that she and Minnie talked about their situation. And what got her caught up is that Minnie said that Ricky mentored her, and she knows that Ricky didn't do that. And that's just her opinion. Then, without Juicy knowing, Minnie comes back into the room. Then Minnie tells Juicy that she went to the bathroom and she overheard her talking mess about her. Juicy said that she wasn't talking mess about her. Minnie says that they came to Miami to have fun, and she said Juicy's miserable self was just talking about her. Then Minnie asks Juicy what the problem is. Juicy says evidently it might be her. Then Minnie gets even more mad and starts yelling some more. Then Minnie asks Juicy what the problem is again. Juicy says that the problem is Minnie is lying. Minnie says nobody's lying. Juicy asks Minnie what she's jealous of, which causes me to assume that Minnie said that Juicy was jealous of her. Minnie puts down her wine glass all dramatically, some of it spilled all over her hand and on the table. Minnie yells at her some more, and she tries to go near Miss Juicy, but she's held back. The other ladies make an effort to hold back Minnie and Juicy so they won't touch each other. Then Juicy stands up and yells at Minnie, Amanda tells the ladies that they're not there to fight. Minnie says that she might have to go back to Atlanta. Money tells Minnie that no, she can't do that because they went there together and they're gonna leave together. Then Tanya tells them that there's no need for the yelling and fussing, and Juicy and Minnie should be able to say what they want to say without yelling. Money brings up how they're sitting there yelling and arguing about an event that was for a good cause. Minnie says that was exactly her point, and asks why Juicy was bringing all that up in Miami. Then Minnie gets her stuff and leaves the room. Juicy tells the ladies that she's a stubborn person too, and one person always feels like they need to have the last word in, and both of them feel that way. And it's going to be like that. And sometimes you have to keep things moving. She's an opinionated person, and if she has a problem with someone, she'll tell them. And if they don't like it, oh well. That's how she feels. Juicy was not ruining the trip, Minnie. You were, because you were the one who was accusing Miss Juicy of being miserable and talking mess about you. And then you started talking mess about her, getting everybody all revved up. You should have just left all that in Atlanta, man. In the next scene, all the ladies go out to brunch. In the commentary, Sam says that she could feel all the tension in the group. There are performers and music at that restaurant. You know, it's like a little outdoor venue. Performers frolic and dance. Minnie said that that's just what she needed to get her mind off of her fight with Juicy. Then one of the performers invites all the ladies to do a runway walk. The ladies walk and dance down the runway. They have a good time, and the crowd goes crazy for them. Then they sit back down, and the twins tell the ladies that they have to leave for their meeting. Next, the twins meet with their manager, who is driving them to their meeting with a perfumer so they can work on their fragrance. They arrive to the place and they meet with the perfumer. The perfumer brings out a vision board so the twins can pick out some words that appeal to them regarding what kind of things they would want for the perfume. Then she brings out some different scents, such as jasmine and cocoa for the twins to smell, and the twins are very picky about the scents that they like. The perfumer asks the twins what kinds of fragrances they like. Andrea says she likes hot Cheetos, and Andrea says that she likes the smell of Chick-fil-A. In the commentary, Amanda says that they don't think that they have enough experience to make a fragrance, and they're afraid that they'll mess up another career opportunity by looking like they're not taking things seriously, and the perfumer won't want to work with them. The perfumer says that not everybody's going to like the same fragrance, but if you can work with a skilled perfumer, they can put together all the elements that they need with certain scents such as jasmine and not Cheetos. The twins' manager asks the perfumer if she wants to move forward on working with the twins and helping them develop a perfume. The perfumer says that she doesn't know. She says the twins are making some great first steps, but a lot of celebrities have released fragrances and some have not been so successful. And having their name on it doesn't guarantee that it's going to be successful. In the next scene, the ladies are about to go salsa dancing. They're waiting for the twins and Minnie to finish getting ready. Then, Tanya gets a FaceTime call from Nico. Nico says that he wanted to know how things are going with their son. Tanya says that their son is back in Atlanta with Devon, and she's going to be in Miami for like a week. Nico asks why she's in Atlanta. Tanya says that the twins invited her and the ladies to Miami since they had business there. Nico points out how Tanya is in Miami salsa dancing while Devon is watching the kids back in Atlanta, and it sounded like he had a problem with it. Nico asks how their unborn daughter is doing, and he asks Tanya to send him Devon's number so he can coordinate with him. In the commentary, Tanya says that Nico would call her while she's in Miami having fun, and all of a sudden he wants to see their son, and she doesn't need him giving her any mess for being on vacation, and he's been on vacation for years. Yup, tell him, Tanya. She says he's a grown man, and if he wants to see his son, he can reach out to Devon. Sam asks Tanya why Nico is calling them at that moment. Money says that they just want to make sure that he's not stressing her out. Minnie and the twins finish getting ready, and they make their way to the venue. The ladies arrive to the venue. They have some alcoholic drinks, and they do some dancing. And a man walks up to Minnie, and they dance together, and it looked like they had a good time. Then the twins say that they have to leave, and they walk out. Amanda decides to pull Andrea aside to talk since she noticed her looking sad. Amanda asks her sister if she's okay. Andrea says that she's okay, but she's feeling a little down because she misses her daughter, and feels bad that she left her kids behind with her parents while she's in Miami, dancing and having a good time. Amanda says that there's nothing wrong with having time by herself. She says that Andrea's kids are in good hands because they're with their parents. She reminds her that they're in Miami for business. She knows things didn't go right with their first meeting, but things will get better. She tells Andrea to put a smile on her face and focus. In the next scene, Juicy, Money, and Sam sit by the pool. Juicy mentions how when they went out salsa dancing the night before, a number of men wanted to dance with Minnie. Tanya says that she didn't think she'd be able to go on the trip because of her kids and all the stress back in Atlanta. She says it's weird how Nico called her the night before, since he really doesn't call her to check on the kids. She says she gave Nico Devon's information, and they can coordinate things so Nico can see his son and she doesn't need to be in the middle of everything. In the commentary, Sam says that she doesn't think that Tanya telling Nico to call Devon is a good idea, and I totally agree with Sam. In the commentary, Tanya says that she's proud of herself for not letting Nico ruin her salsa dancing, and while she's in Miami, she's putting herself first for once. Tanya points out how the twins left the club pretty early the night before, and they seemed upset. Sam says that she talked to Andrea that morning and said that Andrea's just upset because she's missing her daughter. And to help her feel better, the twins' manager ordered them a yacht, and all the ladies are invited to go on it. In the next scene, Andrea calls her mother on video chat, and she gets to see her children too. Andrea tells her mother that she's kind of down because she misses Aubrey. Andrea's mom reassures Andrea that her kids are fine, and her husband will take care of them. Amanda gets on the phone and says hello to their mom. Amanda tells their mother that they had a meeting, but it didn't go too well. Their mom tells them just to push forward. The twins tell their mother goodbye and they hang up. Andrea says that she feels bad that they're in Miami having a good time, and she feels like she needs to be with her kids. And she begins to get a little emotional. Amanda tells Andrea they're there to handle business and have fun. In the final scene of the episode, the ladies ride on a yacht. They ride on the yacht as the sun sets and the sky is beautiful. The twins' manager tells the twins that she got a call, and she says that they'll be able to work on their fragrance more. Then the manager tells the twins that they will be going on a cruise in the Bahamas. After hearing that, Andrea says that she just can't take it and she has to excuse herself. Amanda follows her. Andrea says that it's hard not being able to see her kids. Amanda says that they're out there for business and she's nothing without her. Amanda says that Andrea is acting like her kids are with strangers and she's tearing the tiny twins apart and she can't do things on her own. She says that they've been together since they were born. Amanda starts crying. Amanda says that she needs Andrea. Andrea says that she needs to think about things. And that's the end of the episode. Why all of a sudden is Andrea feeling like she needs to be with her kids? Maybe just being out of town is like getting her in her feelings. But I just remembered it's Andrea's first time being miles away from her daughter. So maybe that's why she's talking about, oh, I should be with my kids. Oh. I'm sure it's hard emotionally. I wonder what was up with Nico calling Tanya. She said that he doesn't really call her about his kid. Maybe Nico was bored. Maybe he didn't have anything to do. I don't think things will be pretty between Nico and Devon, you know. Because remember Nico said he wanted to be there and do the father thing. Like Tanya said, he had an opportunity to do that, but he didn't take advantage of it. So hopefully no beef takes place between Devon and Nico. And about this Juicy and Minnie drama, I think Minnie should have just left all that at home. She didn't, it was totally unnecessary for her to turn up on Juicy. And plus she's eavesdropping. Like they say, when you eavesdrop, you don't hear good things. And I don't think she really went to the bathroom. I think all of that was staged. The director said, okay, Minnie, say you have to go to the bathroom, leave the room for 30 seconds, and then Juicy, you start talking about what happened. I don't think that was really her dream. Just out of nowhere, she said, I want to do radio. I need a career change, and I'm tired of being on my feet all day. And she's talking about Ricky Smiley mentoring her. But Juicy said that the only time Minnie was around Ricky Smiley was when she was with Juicy. So, Minnie. But minus the drama, it looks like the ladies had a nice time in Miami. Next week, they're going to the Bahamas. Wish I could go to the Bahamas. That's my dream vacation. Atlantis, Bahamas. You know that resort? You know, the big orange hotel or whatever? Yeah, that's one of my dream vacations. maybe one day. Looking forward to next week's episode. The tiny twins might have to think about their career, you know. Andrea's talking about she can't be away from her kids. They don't really like doing all the traveling and stuff, so guess they're gonna shed some more light on that subject next episode. It would be totally awesome if the twins do get their perfume all put together and get it in stores. I would definitely check it out. And if I like how it smells, I'd buy it. I don't have anything else to say about this episode, so I guess I'll just wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Hope you found it entertaining and informational. Follow me on Twitter at ILUMoreThanThis. Subscribe to my channel. If you have subscribed, turn on my notifications. And one more thing. I decided to make a new category of videos for my channel. I call them random reviews. And those videos will be reviews of random episodes from TV shows that I don't usually cover, and other things that I will stumble upon that I want to review. The first video will be posted sometime next week. It's going to be on the 7 Little Johnson Season 2 episode titled Brain Surgery for Alex. So just keep an eye out for that. That's all I have to say. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!